guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, guys. Today's video is going to be big. I talked about this on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me already, I'm going to put my socials on here to make sure you guys follow that. I spoke about this on Instagram, and it was that you've got to be willing to do the things others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. And yeah, I'm going to elaborate on that, and actually I decided to put it on YouTube as well, so I'm redoing the video because it just looked a bit trash. And yeah guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you guys like this. So the quote, I've initially heard it from Les Brown, and it says, "You've got to be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have." Like, what do we mean by that? You have to take inventory of your life. You have to be a person that analyzes where they are in their life on a regular basis. The mistake that most people make is that by the new year, they've got these new year resolutions. Things are all well and good at the start of the year. I think statistically, by the third week, most people have not fulfilled or lived up to their New Year's resolutions, and they've given up literally by the third week. That's why at the start of the year, you see so many people in the gym, and towards the 3 months into it, that the numbers significantly drop because people are not living up to their expectations or to the goals that they've set for themselves. Hence why I've said taking inventory of your life allows you to look at your life from standby's point of view, because sometimes when you're in the picture you can't see the full picture. You have to be someone that can be honest with yourselves, like where you are in your life right now. Is this where you want it to be? If not, why not? Why have you not achieved what you wanted to achieve, or what you planned to achieve? Because failing to plan is preparing to fail. You have to take inventory of yourself, who you are as a person, where you are right now with your life. Take inventory of that. What is it that's worked well for you? If you're someone that goes to the gym and your body looks amazing and you're happy with where you are in terms of your physical body, what is the mindset that you had towards you going to the gym? What is the mindset that you had about the gym, about this new lifestyle that you wanted to create? What were the visions that you had? What was the mindset that you continuously repeated to yourself? What was that? And then from something that you've succeeded in your life, extract the lessons that you can then transfer to other areas of your life, because that's how life is. Once you learn how to be good at one thing, you can transfer the mindset, you can transfer the beliefs that you had and transfer them to other areas of your life, so you are a more rounded person. You need to ask yourself, am I really performing at a level that I honestly believe I am capable of? Because for most of us, if we are to be honest with ourselves, we are performing below. We are performing below bar, like below bar. Sometimes it's laziness, sometimes it's lack of belief in ourselves. I've also heard that hold on to someone's belief in you until your belief sets in. Don't just look at the bad things, guys. Like I said earlier, if there's something in your life where you feel like you've achieved something great and you're in a really good place and it's something that's worked out really well for you, look at that situation, extract the lessons that you need to learn from that situation and carry them forward, moving on. You also have to look at your flaws. Like, if you're someone that procrastinates, if you're someone that feels lazy more often, why do you feel like that? Because there are always deeper reasons to why we behave in a certain way. As much as people don't want to believe it, sometimes the stress that we have in our life is self-caused. Really well and truly, because we're not allowing ourselves to look at our faults, to look at the things that we need to improve on. Most of the time we look at the surface and don't acknowledge the deeper reasons, the seeds that we have planted for our habits, our beliefs, and some of them are weeds. Like, you need to pluck those out. They do not serve you any purpose, they don't do you any good. Get them out of your life. And for you to be able to do that, you need to take inventory of your life. It literally, guys, it is that simple. If you want to put yourself on another level, you need to start making changes to your life, to your habits, because it really does start first with your mind, and then from your mind you create certain habits. From certain habits, certain actions start, and it's like a domino effect. Most of the time, the thing that holds us back from achieving what we want to achieve or believe in ourselves is fear, and it's fear from failure, fear from judgment. To be honest, with this YouTube page, I have had this idea for years, but I was so scared of how people will see it, how people will judge me, like what will people think of me, you know, who really am I trying to be and whatnot. And I realized that was detrimental to my health, because when you are holding things back that you're meant to do, your life can never be fulfilled. Like, guys, this whole YouTube thing is stress. Like, I am full-time job, I get back from home and sometimes I am so tired, I'm not in the mood to do it, but I've made the promise to myself that every Thursday and every Sunday I have to release a video. And once I put that in place, yet I so far I'm still doing good. Like, I have not disappointed you guys, and I do not plan to, because that is a commitment that I've made with myself. And sometimes it gets really hard and I'm like, oh, do you know what it is? I just can't be bothered. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to even film. And that comes across. Like, there's one video that I released and I'm genuinely going to delete it because I feel like it's below par. It's not what I'm trying to be about. It's not what my brand is trying to be about. Fear is one of those things. It will hold you back from your dreams. Fear will paralyze you. It will make you rationalize things that do not even make sense. Just because the deeper reasons to your behavior is fear, it's stemmed on fear. To consume you to a point that you allow mediocrity to be a thing in your life. You just allow yourself to float by life and, you know, just take things as they come. And that's, we are not meant to be just dim lights walking around. We are meant to put our excellence and our light into the world so others can shine. Like, when you allow yourself to be comfortable, to be authentically yourself, you inspire others to do the same. Like, this platform, the amount of people that have got back to me and like, Marcia, oh my god, I'm so proud of what you're doing, you've inspired me to do this. Yo, guys, that makes a difference. It makes all of this more worthwhile for me. And I want you guys to experience that kind of vim and that kind of energy in your life, because your life will start moving differently. Like, the plans I have for you guys, this is gonna be a really wonderful journey. In order for you to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. If you're trying to elevate yourself and take yourself to a higher level, and you've never been there, you need to start looking at your life differently. Studying the habits of people that are performing at an intense level in that field, and learn from them. This is why these people are here. And some people like Gary Vee, this guy is amazing. He gives out information freely and just freely puts it out there. Patricia Bright is another one in terms of business stuff. She just freely puts it out there. And there are people that are good at heart and want to help people out. If you want to elevate your life, you need to make changes that will elevate you. Things that will change the habits that have got you to the place where you are right now. Like, as much as people don't want to hear it, we are all self-made, but it's the millionaires that admit it. It's the people that are successful that admit that they're self-made. Where you are right now with your life, you got yourself to that place. You might say, I never wanted this and I never wanted that, I never would have wanted this. But your habits, your thoughts, your beliefs, that belief system, what's going up here, is the reason why you've created the life that you have right now. Albert Einstein, who said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. If your life has gotten you to a place where you know you need to change, something needs to give. If you're going to keep doing the same behaviors, having the same thought patterns, doing the same things you were doing, you're just going to carry on with this life that you have that you're not satisfied with. So change your habits. You have the thing about self-development here, you have to start at the foundation. And I'm sorry, there's going to be concrete there, there's going to be weeds, there's going to be thorns, and you have to weed through all of that and create a good, solid foundation for yourself. Because with self-knowledge and self-realization, you need to start at the base. There is no shortcut, there is no 10-step to this. Everyone's journey is different. And you need to acknowledge that. And don't be so hard on it. Like me, I'm one of those. I'm so hard on myself. I want things to be perfect, but I can't always achieve that. And I constantly tell myself, Marcia, you are a human being. You are allowed to make mistakes. And I try my best to learn from mistakes. I am a perfectionist, and it's something that has held me back from doing a lot of things because I want them to be perfect. And sometimes perfection is actually underlined fear. Some of the changes I started making was, and I feel like most people can really benefit from, like, guys, knowledge is power. When people say knowledge is power, it is true. Reading books has opened up my mind to a whole new dimension, a whole new way of thinking. Like I never used to read books, like never really used to read books. I didn't really like them like that. But now I just don't read just for the sake of reading or for the fun of reading, but I read books to acquire more knowledge, to learn more about myself, to how to better myself, to learn about the industry that I want to get into. Like, it makes such a big difference. Like, there is so much knowledge that is contained in a book. And this is something that you can pass on to your family, you can pass on to your kids, so that it becomes a generational thing. That if you want to get rid of generational curses and these generational trends, start with your mind, because you were raised by your parents, who was raised by their parents, who was raised by, like, it is a vicious cycle, and things will pass on generationally. But if you want to put a stop to that, you need to work on yourself mentally, so you can start making the changes that your parents or your grandparents couldn't make or didn't have the knowledge to make. Another thing was, I started waking up early. There was a point where I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and not feel triggered about it. Like, for me, it was just standard. And I wanted to get back to that level because I was more productive. Like, when you wake up before most people have woken up or before the sun has even risen, like that, it just feels so good. And I just got so much done before even going to work. And most people would think you're tired. I just started sleeping a bit earlier. And I realized, to be honest, it genuinely isn't that bad. Like, my energy levels were even better than I would normally do had I woken up a bit